Hey crafty friends, Jen Cascell here. I am back with another design team project share and tutorial for Scrap Diva Designs. Before we get started, here is the website, all of the info on the back. Make sure to use that hashtag Scrap Diva Designs for some amazing inspiration. And as always, if I've inspired you in any way, please feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 for 10% off your purchase at the shop. I super appreciate everyone who uses my coupon code and affiliate link. I do get a small kickback and it helps me continue to create free content for you guys. So today we are going to be focusing on the retro van die, part of the May release from Scrap Diva. Love, love, love. You may have seen this portion of it during my release video. I said that I was either going to do a box or a pocket or something with it. And I did end up doing a pocket. It's just so cute. So cute. So love how the whole front of this turned out to begin with. We have the open petal flower that came out. I have both of those here. I did use the peace symbol shaker keychain as well as the surfboard, and I will directly link the dies that I used in the description box. You are also going to see this adorable little keychain that I made over here, and I have it hanging from an eyelet on the side. I'll give you a 360-degree view. So this is what it looks like from the rear. And then inside, I've used the symbol mini album, so stinking cute. And this, once again, I showed you during my release video. So cute. And then I also did this one. So I just added, once again, you'll see that peace symbol from the shaker keychain. I love it. Open petal flower. The groovy vibes I did on my crickets. And if you flip it, this is the star bow. Came out a little while back, but you get two different size bows with this, or triple star bow is what it's called. And then I have one of the large ones at the top and then two of the smaller ones here. Now these smaller piece symbols all come with the retro van, as does this little like flower backer as well. And then I used Paige Evans' Blooming Wild for this, but I did use a couple of the ephemera that I had cut with my Cricut from that other retro groovy collection that I've been using lately. So super fun. Love. One last look at this van. So stinking cute. So if you're interested in a tutorial, stay tuned. So I'm not going to show you how I actually put this portion together, but I am going to go over the die and how I got to this spot. Just because I already did this for the release video. So for the first piece that you're going to need, this is the very back of the van. I've cut it in this aqua cardstock. I did use, this is a Basil heavyweight. I'd say it's about 120 to 130 pound cardstock. You're also going to want your layering pieces for that. I have already put the back of mine on. Please remember to reverse when you're doing it, and it's this stitched layer right here. And I've also cut it twice in this rainbow cardstock, and once again I did flip it when I cut it, and this is going to be the interior of my pocket. And then of course I did do that stitch layer again here in the pink. So let's go over the layering pieces of the die. So next up we have this piece right here. I have cut this in silver, and that'll give you these stripes that you see in here when paired with this die right here. Now I've cut this in the blue cardstock that you see here, as well as this color cardstock, and I used the whitish with the floral pattern in the back on this middle portion. So that will give you the base of your van. Next up, we have the wheelbarrow here. I again cut that in silver as well, the holographic. This is going to be the base of your wheel. I have cut that in this black glitter cardstock. And then you also have the overlays for it. Right here, you're going to have the silver for this portion here. And then you'll have your window right here. I did cut this twice. And then you also have the layering piece for the back of it, which I've done in vellum here. Your door comes in two different pieces as well. Your layering piece, I cut that in silver, holographic, and then you have the base of your door, which I did in this cute like hexagon patchwork. This half piece, right, the half circle, that is going to be your wheel for the back portion. I did that in black. And then once again, you have your wheel overlay, which I cut in silver holographic here. This has a bunch of little extras in there. You could use these as headlamps if you wanted to. There's 2 different flowers with 2 different overlays, and then you also have this small piece right here, which accounts for the window in the front. And I think that covers just about all the pieces in here. And then I did this with my Cricut. We have one of the open petal flowers, 2 of them actually. You get this cute little peace sign with it as well. I did stick some greenery sprigs that are also Scrap Diva. You are going to see the peace symbol from the Shaker Keychain set, and then one of the Scrap Diva surfboards. It's an older die, but it's something that I always pull out. I love this die set. It's super, super cute. This was, I think, her first summer release. So really good one to have in your stash. That covers putting the van together. Now let's focus on making our pocket. Now to make our pocket, I did grab the box making strips die. I've cut the 2-inch wide ones, and I did do the large one and the small one. Now I've already went ahead and glued over the tabs on each side right here. And then with the smallest tab, I did cut these 2 tabs off the sides. So I'm going to add glue just to this end right here. And once again, just glue it right to that first tab. I like working on a grid pattern for this. That way it helps you keep everything straight. Make sure that is nice and turned down. Now, like I said, I have already glued over these tabs, and then you're going to want to count 9 tabs down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So on your 9th tab, you're going to bend that over and give it a good crease. And it's really easy to do because you're just lining these tabs up. You don't need to score it or anything. Same thing on this end. You're going to cut 9 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then bend over and score. Now, before I start gluing my tabs, I am going to take the time to do my pattern paper. All right, so I've gone ahead and added both sides pattern paper, and now I am going to focus on my van, the stitched layer. So I've already done this one, but we're going to make a couple cuts with this. So grab your scissors, and I am going to cut off the wheels at the base. I'm also going to cut off just this little bump right off the end. And the same thing, I'm going to cut these little bumps off the end as well. So you're going to be left with this shape right here. Now, mind you, this is going to go on this side because I want my rainbows facing inward. So let's go ahead and add some glue to our tabs, and you can go ahead and glue all of these at once. And I'm just starting right at that score line. So line it up to your score lines. And once again, we can add glue to the tabs on this side. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. Make sure that you have all of your tabs glued down. Now we can start bringing the tabs on the side up. I am going to take the time to give this just a little bit of a curve at the top. Just kind of start bending that paper. There's a bit more of a curve on this side than there is on the opposite side. So I've added glue to the first set of tabs, and I'm going to bring it over, and using my work surface, start bringing that right along the side. Use that bone folder to really press it down before moving along. Once again, add glue to all the tabs. And use that bone folder to just press it in. Okay. We're going to repeat on this side. Okay. Okay. And then we have our last side. I'm going to push that inward and pull my tabs out to glue that way. And once again, I'm just pinching and using my finger and bone folder to really press those tabs down. Boom. Really make sure those tabs are nice and secure. Make sure nothing is popped up. If they have, go ahead and add a little more glue, or even hot glue would work for something like that. But we have the base of our box. Now I'm going to take this is the 120-pound cardstock that I'm going to use, and I'm going to add glue pretty generously around this. All right, and once you have your glue on, you're just going to line everything up. I would definitely use liquid glue for this, so you have a little more wiggle room. And once you have it lined up, you can just really press that down with your bone folder. All right, so I took the backing off my foamies, and now I'm just going to very, very carefully try to center everything. It is a very thin outline. There we go. Looks pretty good. And then once again, grab your glue and add a really generous amount. And then go ahead and add your overlay to it. Flip it over. Make sure that that's all lined up. Perfect. Perfect. Easy peasy. So stinking cute. I mean, come on. So I'm going to put an eyelet right here. You could do this before you put it together, of course, but if we're being honest, I kind of forgot about it. I knew I was going to do it, but I had an eyelet sitting right here. So cute. And I made the cutest little keychain. I did show you guys this in my May release. And I'm just going to add it to my eyelet. Okay, so let's take one last look at the finished piece. So good. I love it. And I have that cute little memory decks card inside that I made with the peace symbol mini album. And then this cute little version here with the groovy vibes. So good. And then the star bow on the back. Ah, love it. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate all of the love and support. I so enjoy reading your comments, and I hope that you are loving these projects. And if I've inspired you in any way, please feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 for 10% off your purchase at the shop. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crafty content. I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye!